Okay, here's number 17 from the example problems for the Larson worksheet. And this is the cosecant of 2 plus x squared times the cotangent of 2 plus x squared times x dx. And we're going to try to identify this form from what we see on page 332, and this looks like it's going to be something like cosecant cotangent of u du. And we know the antiderivative of that is negative cosecant of u plus c. So this is kind of long and a lot of stuff going on. So what I'll do is I'll just go right ahead and say, well, let's say, well, if this is u, what's the derivative of 2 plus x squared? Well, it's just going to be 2x. Well, I've got the x, I just need the 2, so I'm in pretty good shape. So I'm going to let u equal 2 plus x squared. And I'll just rewrite this as the integral of well, that makes it a lot smaller pretty fast, and then times x dx. So that's beginning to look pretty good. Now we need a du here, as our formula states, and we got an x dx, so we have to find out what du, so I just take the derivative of both sides here, so I get du equals, and the derivative of 2 is 0, and the derivative of x squared is 2x dx, and I've almost got a match. I just have an extra 2 here, so we just divide by 2. And I end up with x dx equals 1/2 du. So instead of writing x dx, I can just write 1/2 du. Okay. And all I have to do is factor out or use the constant multiplier rule and get that 1/2 out in front. And I've got the integral of, CSC, cosecant of u, cotangent of u, du, and there's my formula. Right up there, same thing. Except it's in green rather than red. So that's going to equal 1/2. Yep. And this is going to be negative. Of u plus c. And I can put that negative sign in front. And I can substitute my u, so that's going to be equal to negative 1/2. And what's my u? 2 plus x squared. And there we go. Okay. So you just have to recognize these patterns, even though they can look kind of intimidating because of just the size.